Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17 with our modded run. So, we have made a fair few improvements. We've actually started teaching as well, and it seems like a really fun thing to do. We've ended up having a specific schedule. Speaking of, everybody's gathering now. I should probably make some more chairs and things like that so that these guys aren't just stood in the centre. Although they don't seem to want to sit on the chairs anyway, but there you go. Oh, everybody else coming in. The lesson is finished. Wonderful. And then they eat their meals afterwards. Yeah, let's make some expansions on this, I guess, then. So, Furniture Plus, we want these counters. Because I think they look kind of fun in a school environment, as it were. Let's just temporarily move that there. And then I want square dining chairs. Boom, 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 and it's going to be there. So let's have that. Superior quality, please. Thank you. I don't know if I have to do this for all of them, but I'm doing it just to be on the safe side. People just like to relax in there as well, which is interesting. There we go. Wonderful. I might actually have roof lights instead of standing lights, because this was a production room kind of thing, so probably going to change that up a little bit. Very nice. Wow, we got a legendary one. It's got a little bit of artwork applied to it as well. Beauty 70. Wonderful. An engraving on this furniture shows manatees playing blackjack. There is a hummingbird in the lower part of the image. The overall composition is very static. God, the art can be weird on this. That's why I love it. So what do people think of this room now? Somewhat rich. Look at that. Very nice. Can't wait till we can start working on this rec room as well. Kind of need to bump somebody up on research, because although I've set this to be very specific, nobody seems to have time to actually research, so I'm actually just going to put Linda on, I think. Oh, she's doing mining and then there's tailoring to be done. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's have Bundy, you do it. After hauling, go do research. So when Gosling's around working with Hunter, he's going to be giving this work boost as well, this aura. Oh, it's down to level 1. I thought it was level 3. Or was that Linda? Oh, it was level 3 earlier. I swear it was. Maybe we're using up the using up his skill by teaching. I don't know. Excellent quality, legendary quality. Nice. And superior. There we go. It is a rich room now. Would you look at that? And it's beautiful. Ah. What are they calling this? Calling it a dining room. Do not accept that. Do not accept that at all. Let's go to leadership. Let's go chalkboard. We want some chalkboards in here, which increase the effectiveness of teaching, apparently. Let's make them out of wood. I mean, you would expect them to be wooden, other than the, of course, the chalkboard part of it. But you get my point. Let's have that in there. Let's go superior, please. And then we want a globe, and we'll put the globe at the back. Wooden globes are kind of cool. I don't see a limestone globe being a thing. Is anybody teaching anybody? Oh, they're teaching research today. Is Linda teaching it? She is. Superior quality, please. So everybody's research skill should be getting boosted up. I'm not sure how balanced this is, but sure, why not? Teach away. Lessons finished, everybody has their lunch in a lovely dining room. Why not? It's giving people a really nice mood boost regardless. Excuse me. Got a new fresh batch of veg coming in. We have indeed. Still not got the space for it though. Really need these guys to use all of this meat up sooner rather than later. Thank you very much. We're all in stacks of 75 at the moment. The problem is we've got these varied little chunks of meat here and there. That should get merged a little bit, but whatever. That mod that we have installed should have taken care of things like that. Oh, we also have some more plant pots to work with as well, don't we? You are good quality. Nice. Let's, are you happy with your room now? Yes, you are. Anybody else greedy for impressive bedroom? You are, Linda. Alright, Linda's room is that one. Okay. Give me that. And you can have a plant pot. Enjoy. Is this one a good quality as well? This was normal quality. We can do better than normal quality. So I'll deconstruct that. Question is this sculptor's table? Yeah, it's counting the ones that we currently have and the ones that we have installed, which I don't like that this is a thing. It should only include the ones that are currently sat in our stockpile as far as I'm concerned. But there you go. We might bump that up a little bit. Are we anywhere near this sandstone restriction? No, not really. I'm just going to bump this up to like 210 and pause it. Get a chunk out of there. What else is in there? That marble really unpaused? Unpaused is at 25 and it's sat at 26. Ridiculous. I guess we'll unpause it a little higher than that then. Unpause it at 50. I think that's a reasonable amount for any kind of material, any furniture that we build anything out of. Should take that fairly well. But as always, limestone, most important. It's just a shame that most of our limestone's sat up here in the crap pile, which really needs dealing with. Anybody gonna go research? Oh, we're having a social fight. Lumi and Levi. And they're done. Why is our meat rotting away in storage? Oh boy. It's oh, it's 37 degrees outside. That is a thing. Didn't even notice. Is anybody having issues with being incredibly hot? Because we can toggle that on. We can toggle that on, and that on, and this one on. Get all of our coolers powered. We have the power for it. And I think what this is doing is it's actually taking the heat from these two rooms here as well into account. So if we cool these to a reasonable temperature, which we should be doing anyway by default, then this should cool back down to where it needs to be. These are just struggling to keep this at a temperature it should be at. We need components as well. Quite desperately. Have those components been mined out? They have, but not hauled. We have 25. So I'm going to get the haulers, whoever they are, at any given time to go and deal with that. Very nice. Right. Yeah, everything's rotting away. And that is not good. Levi's sleeping. And Levi does have a couple of bruises. I suppose he's got major Alzheimer's as well. Oh boy. Yeah, you've got initial heat stroke. Let's get this done quickly then. Hold that please, Lumi. Hold that. You've got peg leg. Hold that. Get these hauled and then things get built a lot quicker then. So these should maintain a reasonable temperature. And it should balance out between them all pretty soon. It sucks that our meat's rotting, but we've got a fair bit of it. And some of it's like 6 to 8 days before it melts anyway. Spectago hasn't been harvested either. Nobody seems to ever harvest that. I wonder why. Hunter, what are you doing? Having a bowel movement. You have that bowel movement, right, buddy? And then I'm going to tell you to do something, and you're going to go do it. We got a bulk goods trader hanging in around. Very good. Work on that. Hopefully they're a large caravan. Reasonably large, actually. Good. So we can buy some components from them, things like that. But yeah, I reckon if we can cool this down to whatever temperature it's supposed to be. We're back to freezing now. So as you can see, these are 26, which is a reasonable temperature. It's a little hot, but it's not too bad overall. But these temperatures are affecting the temperature in our fridge, which is not good. Gregor is still sleeping. Well, the caravan is hanging around to the south. There they are. Go trade with these guys. Let's see what we can get from them, what we can sell to them as well. All of these things, important. 0.6% chance to recruit Shia LaBeouf. Wow. Okay. Let's sell a little bit of our meat. In fact, you know what? I won't sell the beef. I will sell some of the random stuff. The tortoise meat and not the turkey meat, apparently. The wolf meat. Things like that. And that should fill up some space. Let's see. What else do we want to buy from you? Who's still complaining about apparel as well? I think it's just about hats, to be honest. Tiny wooden table. Sell you our chandelier. Apparently you don't want to buy plant pots. Or did we... I think we deconstructed them, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Get rid of you. In fact, any degraded clothing, just get rid of. Poor and shoddy clothing and awful clothing, get rid. Don't have time for that kind of stuff. Right, as for leathers and things like that, let's get rid of the ostrich leather, let's get rid of the hare leather, the boomalope leather, and the alpaca hide. Components are at a reasonable price, so we might purchase some of those. Don't need cloth. Blank books don't need. Let's sell a little bit of our corn. Some of these smaller stacks, for example. Get rid of some of these. Potatoes, get rid of that. We don't need as much food as we currently have. And I think we've got some hanging around outside as well, so this isn't even the exact amount of food that we've got. And under that circumstance, I'm actually going to sell a little bit more of it. Right, and then let's buy some components, shall we? Don't need to, but we are going to. So our fridge should... Yeah, it has a little bit more space now. Not too bad, I guess. So these three are only complaining about hats, as far as I'm aware. And that's what Linda should be working on. She's not. Gosling, Linda and Bourbon. Gear. Yep, you're still complaining about your hat. It is the #1 priority thing, so I'm not sure why she's making pants. That should be a toque, but it's pants. Requires 25 ingredients. Oh. Toques require a very specific material that we don't actually have access to. That makes more sense. I thought you could make them out of leathers, but it needs to be wools and things like that. I guess we'll give these people... bowler hats have cowboy hats. Let's go for bowler hats. We're kind of trying to be this eccentric team, so let's do that. Let's do that until we've got 3 of them. Let's boost them up a little bit in the rankings. There we go. Meat's still rotting away. It is 7 degrees in our fridge. Wow. Why? Oh. No, that's shut. I guess these just aren't enough anymore. I didn't think that would be the case, but... everybody's getting a lesson. Even the caravan. Brilliant. Oh, mods. The lesson is finished. Let's try and lower the temperature in here to something like 16. So it's cool. About 17. I'm not sure what the point between being cold and being fine is, to be honest. Right. But I think 17 is acceptable. Okay, so hopefully if these guys maintain 17 degrees, this should hopefully drop down a little bit. Hopefully. It is dropping really slowly. It's 3 degrees at the moment, but it's flexing on 2. Now it's flexing on 1. There you go. Really slowly changing. And we're in freezing. We're in freezing temperature. I'm not sure if that's just because of the temperature outside, though. I would expect that that's kind of an impact on that. We've got a little bit of floor there that we haven't changed over. We want marble mosaic paving right there. Thank you very much. But yeah, if I see this repeat a little bit more, then I'm going to put another cooler in here. Because it's at -3 now, but during the day, is it going to go up or is it going to stay where it is? Let me see what you say about feeling bad and a little bit pain, hungry. Not complaining about temperature. Good. So are you making bowler hats now? Yes. Yes, you are. And they're normal quality. Alright, well. Those with hat problems should get on. Gregor Red's now got issues. Or was Gregor Red always the issues? I don't know. He's occasionally not complaining about his tattered apparel. He needs a new hat, anyway, so join the club, I guess. Yeah, it's still... Can I maybe force this down a little bit more? Try and get to -5. I don't think it'll work like that. In fact, I'm almost certain it doesn't, but it's worth a try, I guess. Yeah, it just goes to refrigerated. Between refrigerated and frozen constantly. Machining's finally been finished. Wonderful. After machining, what did we want after this? Can't quite remember. Electric cremation seems like a good thing. You can stop us doing mass graves and stuff like that. Which is becoming an issue. We've got 7 mass graves and a fair few of those are full. We've got mortar shells. We'll take those. 31 of them. So we do have currently 11, but it's not enough for a decent mortar strike on any of the sieges and things like that. We'd run out really quickly. Lesson's finished. Yay! Got some new plant pots. That's shoddy quality. Get rid. Don't think I'm even worth... It's even worth selling, really, is it? $40. Or 40 silver. How much is the wood? I guess it's... How much material does it take? 15. So yeah, each bit of wood's worth 1 silver 50, so it's pretty much making his money back, but not enough where I'm happy. I'm just going to deconstruct it, get my wood back, and call it a loss. Okay, so what's this skill required? No, Miller can do it. I'm hoping somebody tells me that they can't. It's crafting. I see. Stone cutting is also a crafting job though, and I think it's more important. These guys certainly seem to think so anyway. Yeah, we're doing alright. I like where we are right now. So we're working on electric cremation. After that, I guess we'll start working on prosthetics a little bit more, because that is one of our win conditions, so maybe we'll start doing something like that. It's better than having steel arms on people, I suppose. Which, yeah, they're not too happy about having things like that attached to them. And we do eventually want to have an entirely robo-copped out colonist. So that's going to be interesting. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy the content, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a great deal and lets me know you're enjoying the series. And if you hit that little bell icon as well, you'll get notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.